Welcome to Ernest A. Love Field in Prescott, Arizona, home to the Eagle Pilot School. Our location here offers fantastic flying weather, several runways, and a control tower, all surrounded by the wild beauty of the American Southwest. This is one of our Piper PA-28 Cherokees. It's an incredibly popular general aviation aircraft that's often used for training. The instrument panel is a bit dated compared to some modern glass cockpits, but personally, I like the steam gauges. Ready? Let's get going. Let's start with a simple trip around the airport traffic pattern. I'll explain more while we taxi to the runway. Prescott ground, Cherokee 109er Sierra Hotel at Eagle, ready to taxi, remaining in pattern.
Cherokee 109er Sierra Hotel, Prescott ground, altimeter 29906. Runway 3 right at Foxtrot, intersection departure. Taxi via Foxtrot.
3 right at Foxtrot via Foxtrot. Cherokee 9er Sierra Hotel. Okay, it's your airplane. Taxi us along taxiway Foxtrot to the intersection with runway 3 right. Taxiway Foxtrot is straight ahead of us. Follow the yellow lines, then turn right. The traffic pattern is a rectangular pattern around a runway that allows aircraft to take off and land in an orderly manner. The pattern is especially important at airports without control towers. Flying the pattern also makes it easy to configure the airplane in the same way every time and make a stable approach to land. Go straight across here. Stop here. Prescott Tower, Cherokee 109er Sierra Hotel is ready to go, holding short runway 3 right at Foxtrot, remaining in the pattern.
Cherokee 109er Sierra Hotel, Prescott Tower. Right close traffic approved. Runway 3 right at Foxtrot, intersection departure, cleared for takeoff.
Right close traffic approved, cleared for takeoff 3 right, 9er Sierra Hotel. Taxi to the right out onto the runway. Okay, line up and give it full power. Cherokee rotates at 55 knots. Great. Now pitch to climb at 75 knots, which is the best climb speed in the Cherokee. There's a slight crosswind from the left today. You'll need to turn left a few degrees to correct for wind drift and maintain the runway centerline. Climb straight out to 5,700 feet. That's 300 feet below the pattern altitude of 6,000 feet. Okay, here comes 5,700 feet. Now make a turn 90 degrees right to a heading of 120 degrees. Good. Keep climbing to 6,000 feet. Okay, here's 6,000 feet. Level off and hold 90 knots. Once you reach pattern altitude, pause for just a moment, then turn downwind. Go ahead and turn right 90 degrees now. Fly heading 210. Maintain 90 knots and 6,000 feet. Your goal is to fly a ground track parallel to the runway. Great job so far. Okay, downwind is a good time to do the pre-landing checks. Belts are tight, mixture is rich, fuel pump is on, landing gear is down and welded. Okay, you're abeam the touchdown zone, so start descending. Pull the throttle back and lower the nose to initiate a descent. Add 1 notch of flaps and the aircraft will slow to around 75 knots. Aim for a 500 foot per minute descent rate. Now start looking over your shoulder at the runway. We'll turn base when we're 45 degrees off our touchdown point. Okay, here we are. Now make a right turn 90 degrees onto the base leg. Flight 300 degrees. Add 1 more notch of flaps and slow to 70. Now watch the runway. Try to time your turn to roll out onto the runway centerline. Keep this turn shallow since we're flying slow. Done properly, you should roll out right on the center line at just the right altitude to continue a stable approach. You're right of the runway. When you think you've got the runway made, add the last notch of flaps. Slow to 65 knots on short final. Here we are. Pull the throttle control back to idle and keep the nose up until the mains touch down.
Cherokee 9 Sierra Hotel, exit next taxiway.
Exit the runway to the right when you're able. Okay, go ahead and stop here. Very nice. Think you can do that on your own?